I visited the world's most crowded island located in the middle of Africa's largest lake, Lake Victoria.
Migingo Island.
This room carries 2 beds.
Rent here costs like $3 per month. This island is just 200 square meters in size, which is half the size of a football field, yet at least 1,000 people call this place home. Visiting here made me grateful for the kind of life I have. Life here is tight. You can walk end to end in just 1 minute.
This is what their streets look like. Very narrow streets.
But as small as this island may be, it is causing a major territorial dispute between two African nations, Kenya and Uganda.
Despite neither Kenya nor Uganda outrightly claiming the island's ownership, Uganda has the upper hand.
As I state, Migingo is Kenya.
From the map, you can see the borders between the two countries is very close to this island. They both want this island because of fish. This is a Nile fish found in abundance here on the island. The fishermen export this fish to China. The Chinese are their major customers. They make good money from it because the price has increased by 50% over the years, and it is worth at least $300 per kilogram abroad. Here they have one of everything.
We have restaurants, bars, hotels, and mosque and churches.
I felt sick after I left here. Living here is not for the faint-hearted.
All of these are the toilets for Uganda, Kenya, and the police. Where does the poop go into?
Just to the water.
Into the water.
Yeah, since
No
the
soak
water
away.
There are some pipes to take it down.
In the heart of Africa, Lake Victoria shimmers with life, dotted by countless islands. Among them, Migingo Island stands out, a rocky outcrop barely half an acre yet home to hundreds. From afar, it looks like a metallic tortoise, its surface packed with corrugated iron shacks. Migingo sits on the border between Kenya and Uganda, surrounded by rich fishing grounds for Nile perch. This proximity to wealth has transformed a barren rock into a magnet for fortune seekers. Every inch is claimed, no trees, no open spaces, just a dense maze of homes and businesses. Life here is a testament to human resilience, with a unique social dynamic forged by necessity. The island's allure is simple: access to the lake's bounty where fortunes can be made overnight. Migingo is more than a place. It's a story of survival, economics, and the powerful pull of natural resources. Migingo's modern history began in the early 1990s, when two Kenyan fishermen settled on the then-deserted rock. Drawn by abundant fish and freedom from mainland troubles, they built the first shelters. Soon, more fishermen arrived from Kenya and Uganda, and the island grew into a bustling settlement. But as Migingo thrived, a new challenge emerged. Both Kenya and Uganda claimed ownership. The invisible border, drawn by colonial mapmakers, cuts through these waters, fueling a decades-long dispute. The island now exists under dual authority, with both nations collecting taxes and enforcing laws. Islanders must navigate this political maze, paying fees to both sides to keep fishing. Despite tensions, a shared identity has formed. Residents are united by the lake and their daily struggles. Migingo is a rare example of grassroots cooperation amid international disagreement. Before dawn, Migingo hums to life. Fishermen ready their boats, chasing Nile perch in risky waters. The catch fuels the island. Women process fish, traders haggle, and shops open in the cramped alleys. Every service, from bars to pharmacies, is squeezed into this dense community. Space is precious. Respect and cooperation are essential for survival. Visitors must tread carefully. This is no tourist spot, but a working community with its own rules. Disputes are settled by elders, not officials, and everyone shares responsibility for order. The island's unwritten code keeps chaos at bay, even as political pressures loom. Migingo's society is a lesson in ingenuity, how people adapt, cooperate, and thrive under pressure. Here, survival depends on unity and resourcefulness. In this tiny world, every day is a testament to human adaptability. Migingo's existence is shaped by geography and the lure of Nile perch. Its deep waters make it a prime fishing hub, drawing people from all corners of the lake. The island's boom is tied to the introduction of Nile perch, which transformed the lake's ecosystem and economy. Migingo is a symbol of how human intervention reshapes nature and society. Its fate is linked to the health of the fishery. If the perch vanish, so might the community. The islanders' shared life blurs national lines, proving that economic need can unite where politics divide. Migingo is a microcosm of our world. Resource competition, political disputes, environmental change, and resilience. In its crowded chaos, Migingo reflects the challenge.
This tangle of makeshift shelters on a piece of rock on Lake Victoria bustles with activity. Hundreds of fishermen from across East Africa have made the land their home. Their island may be small, but Kenya and Uganda have been arguing over it for a decade.
This is Kenya. They are telling us not to put the flag here and rather have it on the other island because they claim the island is theirs. What should we do?
Migingo's strategic interest grew in the early 2000s as fish became increasingly scarce along the shores of Africa's largest lake. This led Kenya and Uganda to send police to the island to restore order, sparking tensions between the two countries. Despite the dispute over land ownership, fishing binds the community together.
The reason I came here was that a long time ago in 2006, there were lots of people and fish was in abundance. My friends who were based here used to come back home with a lot of goodies, and that's what drew me to come work here.
Kenyan fishermen and local politicians have called for the government to seek help from the UN's top court to resolve the matter. The move is worrying for the island's occupants, who just want to make a living.
The Kenyans like arguing, saying this is Kenya. We don't know who owns this island. We've only come here to make money, and that's why we left our homes. If one feels like they've had enough, they just leave the island and someone else comes in to try and earn a living. But there are some Kenyan brothers and sisters who like inciting people to fight here.
Kenya and Uganda have since created a joint commission to determine who owns the island, using maps dating from before independence. While waiting for the question to be settled, the island is co-managed by the forces of the two countries.